Hey everybody, welcome back. Our certified special travel agent, Jana, is here. Welcome back.
Woo, hey.
This is the day we've been waiting for because we're going to talk about Disney. We're going to talk about Disney. Jana, of course, can take care of all your needs. You can find her, call her on the number there. You can also email her from our website, and we'll tell you all about what's going on. But let's talk about Disney and Disney World because with the economy going kind of bad, Disney responded. Has done some great things for people.
They have. Back in the summer months, they ran a free dining offer, which Disney has an awesome dining plan where you don't have to pay for your food. You get down there, it's all taken care of. They make it like an all-inclusive destination.
Well, you pay for it, folks.
You do pay for it, but it's very discounted. But they ran free dining, and currently, they're running a buy 4 get 3 promo or a buy 5 get 2 promo.
Which they've also done.
Yes, both of them are. It's the same promo. It just depends on what level of resort you decide to stay in on Disney property.
Okay, that's going on right now, so you can get involved in that. Is that for all the resorts or certain ones?
That's for all the resorts.
Okay, so even the premiums?
Yes.
Because at one time they did
Value, Moderate, and Deluxe. It's for all of them.
It wasn't for the premium.
Even the DVC resorts.
Okay.
Which is the Disney Vacation Club.
Okay, all right, yeah. I'm going to pull this over here. We're going to talk about Disney cruises in our next segment. This is a Golden Mickey. But, okay, so what else is going on with them now? I know that you can go down there. Somebody made a comment to me a while back. They said, somebody said to them, why do you want to go to Disney World every year? You might want to start my timer, guys. Why do you want to go every year? And they said, you go to the beach every year and there's a whole lot more to do at Walt Disney World. It's not like you go and just go to the parks and things. No,
you could go to Walt Disney World Resort and not buy a park ticket and thoroughly enjoy yourself on Disney property for the things other than the parks that they have to offer. They've got water parks. They've got the downtown Disney shopping and entertainment area.
Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque du Soleil, Disney Quest. Just the resorts themselves, walking around and visiting each resort is a day in its own. Those resorts are beautiful, they're big, and they've got lots to see.
You said something there which is kind of funny because my wife and I have done that. We have stayed probably for 6 or 7 nights at Walt Disney World, gone in the parks one day.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Easily done.
And that's all we wanted to do. And you don't spend a whole lot of money if you don't want to. And you got other things too. You got Universal, you got SeaWorld, all that stuff.
Yep.
So, what kind of deals are going on right now? We know that the 4 for 3 and all of that. I know, again, we talked about last time, military. Disney has had a tremendous discount program for the military.
They do. Now, let's talk about this first. On Disney property, they have an Armed Forces Rec Center down there, and it's called Shades of Green. It is literally on Disney property. It sits a stone's throw away from the gates of the Magic Kingdom.
Right. It's right around the corner. It used to be it was originally the golf resort.
Yes.
For those of you who go back 40 years like me, it was the golf resort. It's right down the street from the Grand Floridian.
It's beautiful. It's a very nice resort. They've got lots to do there: spas, entertainment, dining, et cetera, et cetera.
And it's strictly for military.
It is strictly for military. If you are non-military, you cannot stay at this resort. The rooms, a standard room in this military resort compared to the Disney property resorts, they're bigger. They sleep more people. They have suites that are bigger and sleep more people. You can get the ticket deals there. You can't get the dining plan. Every now and then you can, but the Disney dining plan, you can get that occasionally at the Shades of Green, but not all the time. But they do offer ticket packages, and they offer shuttles to and from the parks on Disney property.
Do you ever get anybody? Now, we've had this experience before. We had a meeting down there one time. Some people didn't want to go. I don't want to go there. I've never seen anybody that doesn't get converted.
Right. No, everybody gets converted.
Right, and then they thought, well, I wouldn't mind coming back here again.
Exactly.
Do you see that as a traveler?
I see that a lot, and I have some of the hardest, oldest, grumpiest old men on the face of the earth. They're like, I don't want to go, but my kids are begging me, so I'm going to bite the bullet and take them, et cetera, et cetera. And what I tell them is when you get there and you get on Disney property, and I do recommend that you stay on Disney property.
There's no question.
No question at all, period. Stay on Disney property, but I tell them, when you get there and you get inside that bubble of Disney property, let the world go. Let reality go, leave your stuff at home, and watch the smiles on your kids' faces.
Take the BlackBerry, throw it in the lagoon.
It out. There you go, Seven Seas Lagoon, throw it out. But the biggest thing is about just getting down there and letting it all go and taking in what Disney has to offer, because there is this aura around Disney, and it's called the magic.
Right.
And once you get in there and you let that in and you experience that, there's nothing else like it.
Well, and also, folks, if you haven't been and stayed there, I mean, we're talking to a certain degree world-class dining.
Yes.
Because if you're staying there a week, you could have a different, and I'm going to say 5-star, that may not be the term, but I'm talking about very nice restaurant every night, a different one, whether it be, you know, whether you go to, what is it, Victoria and Albert's at the Floridian, or go to the Contemporary to the
Grand Californian.
The
California Grill, sorry.
California Grill, or I mean, there's a dozen others. I mean, you
And
could
that Kat Cora, was that her name?
Kat Cora from-
Yes, she runs Cuisini down there now. She's the main
Right.
chef at that restaurant. So yes, lots of very high class dining
So
on
I
property.
mean, yeah, there's something for everybody if you're talking about Disney, and this is the time to do it. And also with Christmas coming up, this would be a good Christmas gift for maybe the kids or grandkids or something like
Yep,
that.
have Santa bring some tickets and some travel documents and some maps, park maps and stuff for
Yeah.
Disney, and a stuffed Mickey Mouse sitting there holding them when you wake up under the tree. It's a great gift.
Or
Kids
Golden
love
Mickey. We're
this.
going to talk about
Adults do
cruises
too.
next. Check our website, folks. Call Jana at the number you see, and she'll fix you up. She can take care of everything. She knows everything.
I know everything. If you're going to Disney,
everybody?
this is the person you should call.
Yeah, and this is
period.
true.
I know everything.
Trust me, folks. Trust me. She knows it all. We'll be back. We're going to talk about Disney Cruise Lines, one of my favorite subjects, right after this. Now, there are travel agents to the stars, and then there's travel agent to the scene. It's Jana. Welcome back, and we're not quite the stars. This is what's called a Golden Mickey, and this is a statue they sell on Disney Cruise Lines, and it's a Mickey Mouse. Zoom in over there, guys, if you would, real quick. Sorry, Jana, we're going
It's okay.
to block your face here when they do this. Can you do that, guys? No? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. We could almost have it like, if it was backwards, we could have it, you know, petting Jana or something.
Yes.
But anyway, that's the Golden Mickey right there. And we're going to talk about Disney Cruise Lines now, because there's probably some misconceptions about Disney Cruise Lines. First place, yes, it's more expensive.
It is way more expensive.
Yes.
Now, the one thing people say, why is it so more expensive? Well, first of all, every cruise ship you go on, they have a casino.
Right.
Disney Cruise Line does not have casinos on their ship. And the main reason they don't is because this is a family-oriented cruise. They're not looking for people there gambling. I mean, they have alcohol and stuff on the trip on the ship, but it's not a party ship by no means, et cetera, because there are children.
But I will also say, having been on several of them, it is not for someone who just thinks it's going to be a bunch of kids running around.
No, it's
because
not.
the kids have their own section, and they love it, and they don't want to mess with the adults. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
and that's a good thing about all cruise ships. There is a place you can go on every cruise ship out there where there are no children allowed, period.
Right.
And a lot of adults love that, and a lot of adults sailing alone by themselves love Disney Cruise Line.
the other reason, one of the reasons with that Disney is expensive, they only have 2 ships right now, 2 more on the way. So they don't have the property to spread around like Carnival, which has 30 ships.
Right, but they sail everywhere.
Yeah.
They sail all over the place. They go to Vancouver, England, Spain, they go to the Panama Canal, they go to the Caribbean, California, Italy, France. They go everywhere.
So if you're thinking about doing a cruise, you want to be thinking about, and especially for families, it's I think voted #1 family cruise ship, and also surprisingly, or maybe not surprisingly, but maybe to the general public, as far as quality is concerned, way up there in the.
There is nothing in the travel industry, or in any sort of industry, if you ask me, that can match Disney quality.
Right.
Disney sets a standard for themselves that's higher than most anybody can reach, and it is. Once you leave Disney or a Disney cruise ship, you're going to be going around other places comparing where you're at to Disney and the type of service you get there.
Well, we want to encourage you to check that out. And, they're going to have the 2 new ships coming out. We were talking about one of these the other day. In fact, the one, I think it's the Dream that has the
Aqueduct.
The Aqueduct is what it's called, where it's like a water slide.
It's a water slide, and it has jet propulsion. It pushes you up and around, and there's part of it that goes out over the deck of the ship, so you're literally directly over the water below
I
you.
wouldn't like that one bit. But no,
I
it's like 700 feet or 900 feet, because it literally sends you around.
Yes.
And where water slides are traditionally straight down, this one it shoots you around.
Yes.
So it's going to be something else. We talked about Royal Caribbean last time about the water, like the little surfing thing they have on the
Yeah, I
back.
don't know what they call it, but it's the little surfing machine where you get up and try your hand at it.
But the other thing too, folks, I want to give you 2 words to remember for Disney Cruise Lines if you're ever thinking about taking a cruise. And people who've been on Disney Cruise Lines know the 2 words I'm going to say, and that's Castaway Cay.
Oh, yes.
Which is Disney's private island in the Bahamas. It is absolutely unbelievable. Disney, one of the few cruise lines that actually pulls into their island. You don't have to do a ferry or
Nope,
whatever they call
you
it. So they pull right up, you walk off, you're on the island.
There's going to
It's
be no
unbelievable.
other ships who come up in port there. The island
Right.
is yours for the day. There's a adult beach, there's a family beach, there's a teen beach. They've got snorkeling. The Black Pearl sits there
That's right.
off the coast of the island. It's really, really awesome. They got all kinds of activities to do on the island.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also, you don't have to worry about going back and forth to the ship and showing your ID and
Yeah, you
all
just
that
kind of
stuff.
go in and out. And they have some great locations they go to. We've done both the Eastern and Western. And you can go to Cozumel, and you can go to Grand Cayman and the Virgin Islands, and you can go to, of course, Nassau.
Right.
And check that out. And you always got to make a little side trip to Atlantis.
Yes, you do. You have to.
So, but they don't really do much dealing, do they? Wheeling and dealing, Disney.
No, I mean, as far as
Pricing. No.
pricing, no. They're pretty standard on their prices. They release them once a year for the entire next year. And unless there's a sale, which there is right now, they don't come off those prices.
All right, this is Jana, travel agent to the scene, folks. She's going to help you out. We're going to talk to her all the time to find out what's going on. And get ready for Christmas. It'll be a great Christmas gift. Get
Awesome.
those cruises for the family.
Yep,
Yeah, take everybody. Take us.
I'll go.
I can get away. Could you get away?
I can get away.
Trust me, we're talking Disney cruise.
Oh, yes,
We
I
can
can
get
get
away.
there.
All right, thanks, Jana. We'll be right back.